The only explanation as to why we have gross immorality and such social perversion in the United States today is because Christians have retreated from their God-given responsibilities. They have not resisted Satan sufficiently. They have not consistently stood for biblical principles. Little by little, they have surrendered their responsibilities for social and economic security. They have surrendered self-government for welfare government. You see, government is the flow of power and force. When government is in the hands of godly men, it is good, but in the hands of all others, it is evil. Politics is the process of selecting those who control government. And so we bring you Politics, a Christian Viewpoint. I'm Bill Billings. In the next few minutes, we'll be talking with 2 senators, 2 congressmen, and 1 leader in political affairs. All of these men are outstanding statesmen. We will be asking these men to comment on the same questions we pose to 5 typical American Christians. Consider your answers to these questions as you hear the following responses. As a Christian, what do you think about politics?
It's a dirty and ungodly business, and I don't think any Christian should be involved.
What will be, and I don't get too concerned.
All politicians are alike. They say one thing, but they mean another. They're all a bunch of liars.
Well, I'm so involved in the home and in the church, I don't have time for politics.
As Christians, we're told to live quiet and peaceable lives in all godliness and honesty. This means we must be involved in politics.
Senator Helms, I'm sure you've heard every excuse in the book for not getting involved. How do you feel about Christian involvement in politics?
Well, I think it's as simple as this, that if Christians do not get involved, then they are certain to lose the kind of country that they profess to want. A country that is decent and honorable, productive, reliable, and they have no alternative to getting involved.
Do you think that Christian involvement can make an impact?
Oh, decidedly. If the Christians of this nation were to roll up their sleeves and stand for what we profess to believe in, we could turn this country around tomorrow morning.
Some Christians say that their involvement in politics will force them to compromise biblical principles. How do you respond to that?
Well, I respond to it absolutely in the negative. It's absolutely the other way around. They must get involved, and they must take their Christian principles into government, into politics. Otherwise, who's going to be running the political process? Who's going to be running the government? And the bottom line of that is, maybe we've had too much of that situation already. The real challenge to Christians in this country is, do we really want to save America? Do we want to prevent it being taken over by a godless atheist? Now, if that sounds extreme, so be it. But that is the challenge we face, because the other side is working. And the question is, are we willing to work too?